I'm Tetsuji Ryojima. This is a story about something that happened to me back when I was in my 20s. Sorry, okay? Back then, I was working multiple jobs to make ends meet, and this one time, I was working for this animal shelter. I must like animals. I found the job listing a few weeks ago, and I really liked animals, so I decided to give it a try. I thought it'd be a lot of fun. But the job was extremely hard. No, that's not it at all. I'm sorry. The phone was constantly ringing. Most of them were complaints. The thing is, we took animals in, but if we couldn't find the owners within 10 days, we had to put them down. They were just doing our jobs, but most people don't see it that way. We were the bad guys. But we didn't have a choice. We got more than 1,500 dogs and cats every year. And we just didn't have the money or space to keep them all here. Irresponsible pet owners, breeders who only care about money, pet stores going out of business. Animals were being abandoned all the time, and as a result, hundreds of innocent animals had to be put down for no reason. When we put them down, we put them in this room called the Dream Box. Sounds pretty nice, right? Well, it's not. In reality, they suffer a long time. They die, coughing up blood. This job can't be easy. The vet who worked here, he was the one who pressed the button, and I kind of felt bad for him. It's not like he wanted to do it, but someone had to do it. Yeah, stop looking at me like that. I only took this job to make ends meet, but these animals were starting to grow on me. Screw you, I quit! I was never good with people, and I could barely hold a job. I was in my 20s now, but I didn't even have a stable job. I was a loser, and I felt like society labeled me as useless. I wasn't wanted anywhere, and these animals, I could feel their pain. Then one day... No, help! Help! Well, hang on! We were about to take this dog to the Dream Box, but then it started going crazy. It was a small golden retriever. For some reason, he knew something bad was about to happen. Throw him in! Okay. His body was shaking. Does he know what's about to happen? All right. Somehow he managed to get the dog inside. Hit the switch! Huh? Damn, my supervisor told me to hit the button. Hold on, I work here part-time. This wasn't my job. I thought the vet was supposed to do that. Usually, yes, but it's not illegal or anything if you do it. Just do it! But... Look, I hurt my finger, okay? The vet who usually does this, he was out today. I didn't want to do it. I can't kill a poor dog. But at the same time, I couldn't afford to lose this job either. So I hit the switch. But then... Huh? I hit the other button to open the door. Come on, let's go! Then I grabbed the dog and started running. Tetsuji, what are you doing? You can't just take the dog with you! Thief! Thief! I just couldn't do it. I knew I had orders to follow, but I just couldn't go through with it. I knew it was a bad idea, but I couldn't help it. All right, stay quiet. I wanted to save the other animals too, but I just didn't have the time. I'm sorry, guys. The golden retriever was the only one I could save. I felt terrible, but there was nothing I could do about it. And so, I was out of a job again. I'm such an idiot. But I didn't regret it. Growing up, I always wanted to be a yakuza. The old school kind. The ones who help others. Saving this dog reminded me of my childhood dreams. I always wanted to help people. I wanted to become a hero. Maybe it's not too late to try. I named the dog Gingy. Eat up! You not hungry? But I had no idea how to take care of a dog. Stay still, I'm trying to clean you up! Ouch! And he was scared of humans. He didn't trust me. Then a few days later, I decided to take him to the vet. I had to get some vaccinations for him. Come on, this way! Ugh, I'm exhausted.
Hey, look who it is!
Huh? But then, this family started talking to me.
Look, it's Bitaro! You're right!
So, you're taking care of him, though? Wait a minute.
I'm glad he found a new owner.
Yeah, we thought he'd be really cute, but he was a troublemaker, so we decided to let him go. They were Gingy's previous owners. They were the ones who abandoned him. So, we took him to the animal shelter. Anyways, looks like you got lucky, Pitaro. I couldn't believe what I was hearing. Then,
I'm glad we left him, though. He-chan is way cuter!
apparently they got a new dog right afterwards. He was about to be put down. Huh? He came this close to being killed. You realize that? Dog! I couldn't stop myself anymore. You think it's okay to treat animals like that? Huh? Get up, bitch! Say something, asshole!
Help!
I beat the crap out of him and ran out of there. Ouch! I sure hope they learned their lesson. Idiots like them make me sick. They were the reason so many animals got killed every year, and I just couldn't let it go. Gingy. A few weeks later. Dude, this way! Come on! I had no family or friends. I was all alone. But thanks to Gingy, I didn't feel alone anymore. It took me a while to get him to trust me, but we ended up becoming best friends. 3 years later. So you want to be a Yakuza, huh? I like you, kid. Wait, really? In order to be a Yakuza, you had to know someone in the business. They couldn't just post job ads and recruit new members, so... But me? I didn't know anyone in the business, so... I just went around town knocking on doors. Then one day, I came across this family called the Rendo family, and... I'll talk to my boss for you. Oh, thank you. It's been my lifelong dream to become a Yakuza, and I was so excited. When I got home, I told Gingy the good news. I'm finally gonna be a Yakuza! It wasn't easy, but it was finally happening. My hard work over the years finally paid off. After that, I decided to take him out for a walk. I felt great. I was at the top of my world. I'm gonna turn it all around. Then, we started crossing the road. But then, this truck was coming straight at us. Everything went slow-mo after that. No! The driver was out cold. Was he asleep or something? This was bad. Really bad. If that thing hits me, I'm dead. I gotta move out of the way. But I couldn't move. It felt like my legs were frozen. It was over for me. Damn it! So, this is how my life ends? There was nothing I could do now. But then... wow! Something tackled me. I went flying to the side of the road. Gingy? It was Gingy! Gingy, no! Dan. I started getting flashbacks. Eat up, buddy! All the good times we had. It all started coming back to me. Gingy. He saved my life. My body got slammed to the ground. The truck drove into a nearby building. But I didn't care about that. All I cared about was Gingy. Gingy! 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 Then I found him. He wasn't moving. Gingy, get up! I grabbed him, but he wasn't moving at all. I knew he was dead, but I just couldn't accept it. I kept calling his name. Gingy! Gingy! But he was gone. I was crushed. No. I lost my best friend. He was the only family I had. A few days later, I went to a pet cemetery and cremated him. Thanks for everything, Gingy. The idiot who was driving the truck got arrested, but I didn't really care. Nothing was gonna bring him back, so... when he was a puppy, I saved his life, and he remembered that. I think this was his way of saying thank you. I missed him so much. I couldn't stop thinking about him. I started crying. Gingy, I'm gonna miss you, buddy. I saved his life, and he ended up saving mine. We're only together for 5 years, but it felt like I knew him all my life. 7 years later, I was now a freelance yakuza. And in my free time, I volunteered at this animal protection agency. This one is really cute! Is that Anton's son? What is he doing here? I wanted to make Gingy proud. Please, watch over me, Gingy. Anyway, I'm gonna do everything I can to save animals and make him proud. Love you, Gingy.
I'm Yuiko Muniyasu.
What's up with her outfit lately?
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
My school uniform was getting too small for me. I was hoping people wouldn't notice, but the kids in my class started talking.
She's probably doing it to get the boys' attention.
No, that isn't it at all. I had my reasons, but the kids in my class, they thought I was doing this to get attention.
Leave her alone!
Huh?
Stop staring at her already!
Rentaru. This kid from the next class over. He came in and put his jacket over my back. We used to go to the same middle school. He saw me from the hallway and saw that I was in trouble, so he came to help me.
So, why are you dressing like that, huh? You didn't dress like that back in middle school. Are you trying to get the boys' attention like they said?
No! I decided to tell him what was going on. When I was in 9th grade, Dad lost his job.
What?
After that, we went broke and I can't afford to buy new clothes. My sister used to go here, so I wore her uniform in the beginning, but over the last few months, I grew a lot, and now my uniform didn't fit me anymore. And it wasn't just my uniform. I got all my clothes from my older sister, and I can't go out looking like this. And this is the last pencil I got.
What?
I can't even buy erasers, so I always have to collect eraser crumbs from other people's desks. After Dad lost his job, everything changed for me, and being broke wasn't fun. I don't know how much more of this I can take, you know?
Hey, now, I'm sure things will work out.
Rentaro tried to cheer me up, but it didn't really help. Ah! Then I dropped my eraser. The eraser I made out of eraser crumbs I found in the classroom.
Huh? Is this yours?
Then this kid in my class picked it up. He was one of the bad kids. These kids were troublemakers. I wanted nothing to do with them.
Ah, it's so good to see you, Ray.
But the other kids loved them, and they were quite popular. They always skipped school, so I didn't see them that often, but...
Hey, you got a pretty nice figure.
Huh? Then one of them started staring at my body. Stop it!
Yoiko!
I felt so embarrassed. I turned around and ran out of there.
Dude, stop staring at her like that, you poor boy! Huh? And she's only dressed like that because our family is broke, okay? Leave her alone. Right up, Yuiko! Oh.
A few days later, during PE...
You're so desperate for attention, slut.
It's not like that! Then... There's no way I can wear this. I told my teacher I wasn't feeling well. Sigh.
Stop it!
I wasn't sure how much more of this I could take. I can't do this anymore. I want a new uniform. That night, I decided to have a talk with my parents. All I wanted were uniforms that fit me. But
There's nothing we could do. We got no money.
they said no. Yeah, honey, sorry, but our hands are tied.
Yeah, Yumiko, stop being so difficult.
Why do you have to be so small anyway? This is your fault, too. My sister was all grown up now, but she was tiny. I hated this. I just wanted to enjoy being a high schooler just like those popular kids. Ugh. I hated being poor. The world isn't fair. But there was nothing I could do about it. Then one day... Huh? Ah! My shirt finally ripped, and it happened right in the middle of class.
Look, her uniform ripped.
I tried to cover myself up, but it was no use. Stop! Stop staring! I was so embarrassed. Then...
Ray!
the bad kids showed up. Talk about bad timing. Ugh. Then, one of them gave me this look. Then, my shirt ripped completely and fell to the floor. Ugh! What now? I was done for! I wanted to run, but I couldn't move. I had nothing to cover myself with. Then... one of the bad kids picked up my shirt. Then... What are you doing? Stop! They started cutting my uniform up with scissors. Stop it! Hey, tell them to stop! I asked my teacher to help me, but... Hey! He didn't do anything!
Hey, what are you guys doing?
Rentaro! But then I heard Rentaro's voice. I was hoping he'd lend me his jacket like last time. But then...
Stop it!
What the? He was wearing a bathing suit. Great. Just great.
They asked the handyman club to clean the pool and...
Rentaro was a member of this club called the Handyman Service Club.
Hey, stop it, guys!
The bad kids were still cutting up my uniform. I don't know why they were doing this to me. This isn't right. They were all against me. I felt so miserable. Too bad, Yuko.
All done.
Huh? But then...
Here you go, Ray.
I got some too, here. Huh? What are you guys doing? Everyone started handing him a bunch of cloth.
All right, let's begin, Nina.
All right, Ray. Then they took out this sewing machine from their bag. Then Ray started fixing my uniform using the cloth he got from the others. What are you doing?
We're giving your uniform a makeover. A makeover?
We can make your uniform bigger by adding more cloth. We'll do your skirt next.
Huh? I was so confused. Several minutes later... Wow! This is amazing!
What the?
My uniform was as good as new. It was a perfect fit.
We heard about your situation, so... we asked the other kids in class for help. We knew he could fix your uniform.
Yeah, we're all in the sewing club, so...
I had no idea. They were in the sewing club? I thought you guys were the bad kids.
We get that a lot, but we're just normal students.
So, they weren't trying to hurt me. They were trying to help.
We're always going to fashion shows and stuff, so... sometimes we gotta miss school, but... we're not playing hooky or anything.
So that's why. It was all starting to make sense. My uniform looked amazing. I was amazed. These kids were really talented. I'm sorry, I had no idea.
Hey, can we ask you a favor?
Huh? Then Ray said to me,
We need your help.
they were organizing this fashion show for the school festival and they wanted me to be their model. What? I don't know. I'm not sure if I can do this.
You'll be great at it, I just know it.
This was all happening so fast. I didn't know what to say. I was a bit embarrassed, but they saved me, so I decided to help them out.
We're understaffed. Can you help too?
Me?
And so, we started preparing for the fashion show. Wow, amazing! They were really good at making clothes, and I was really amazed.
The things we wear is what defines us. And by choosing the right things to wear, you can become a better version of yourself. That's what fashion is all about.
I see. A month later, the big day was finally here. At first, it was a bit embarrassing, but after a while, I started enjoying it.
She's great. I knew it.
You were amazing out there, Yuiko.
Thanks, guys. Just a few months ago, I hated everything about my life, but things were finally starting to look up for me. I never thought this was possible, but I guess you never know what life throws at you.
Oh no, my uniform ripped too. Hey, help me! Why are you ignoring me?
Maybe I can be a professional model when I grow up. It might be kind of fun. Anyway, glad everything worked out.